श्री श्री राधा माधव अष्ट सखी वृंद की जय। श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहदेव अनंत देव की जय। पंचतत्व भगवान की जय। श्री श्री गंधर्व के गिरिधारी श्रीमन महाप्रभु की जय। Thank you all very much for chanting the holy names in the Brahma Muhurta. Now we'll go on to the next program, that is discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. Before that, I would like to do a very short kirtan. जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुनतीरावनचारि यमुनतीरावनचारि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गौर हरि जय जय प्रभुपा निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैस्तिकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 6, Purusha Shukla confirmed, text number 24. तेषु यज्ञस्य पशवा सवनस्पस्तया कुशः इदं च देवयजनं कालचोरुगुणान्वितः. Word to word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. For performing sacrificial ceremonies, one requires sacrificial ingredients such as flowers, leaf, and straw, along with the sacrificial altar and a suitable time spring. We'll go to the next verse. Text number 25. Vastuni voshadaya sneha rasaloha mrudo jalam racho yajumsi samani chatur hotram cha sattama. Translation. Other requirements are utensils, grains, clarified butter, honey, gold, earth, water, the Rigveda, Yajurveda, and Samaveda, and 4 priests to perform the sacrifice. Purport. To perform a sacrifice successfully, at least 4 expert priests are needed. One who can offer hota, one who can chant udgata, one who can kindle the sacrificial fire without the aid of separate fire, udvaryu, and one who can supervise Brahma. Such sacrifices were conducted from the birth of Brahma, the first living creature, and were carried on till the reign of Maharaj Yudhishthira. But such expert brahmanas, priests, are very rare in this age of corruption and quarrel, and therefore, in the present age, only the yajna of chanting the holy name of Lord is recommended. The scriptural injunction enjoin Harer Nam, Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva Gatir Anyata. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकथामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं रघुनाथं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सागरललिता श्रीविशाखावितां च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपस्ताय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। So today we'll be discussing two verses, that is verse number 24 and 25. So when talking about creation, Lord says that in Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, 10th shloka. So Lord has sent forth creatures, 4 generations of men and demigods, along with sacrifices for Vishnu, and bless them by saying, be thou happy with this yagna, sacrifice, because its performance will bestow upon you everything desirable for living happily and achieving liberation. So Lord is telling that you should help each other and live happily by performing yagnas. Now, why should one do yagna? To whom yagna has to be done? What is the use of performing yagnas? So, first question is, what is yagna for the present age? The yagna mentioned in this verse, is it possible to do now in this age of Kali Yuga? Do we have the qualification? Can we do what is said here? So let us look at the challenges and what are the solutions also, right? So, first of all, what is yagna? As many may not know what is yagna. Yagno vai Vishnu. Yagna means Vishnu. So whatever you offer in the sacrificial arena, that goes to Vishnu only. Yagna is meant to satisfy Vishnu only, because he is the ultimate enjoyer and purpose of all sacrifices. So the person who is arranging for the yagna and the brahmanas performing the yagna, their goal, only goal should be to please Vishnu. Now, what are the rules and regulations for performing yagna? That is what is told here. First, we have to collect all the ingredients required for yagna, right? Now, okay, flowers are available, but in Kali Yuga, what is our durbhagya, unfortunate, is that though flowers are available, there is no fragrance in the flowers. Flowers are, how they are grown? Flowers are grown by using chemicals. They almost look like plastic flowers. So flowers are contaminated. Okay, now somehow we are collecting flowers, somehow we are collecting leaves and straws, and also somehow we arrange the sacrificial altar. But what about the suitable time? Suitable time, spring. That is not in our hands. Spring season is ideal time for performing sacrificial ceremonies. But in Kali Yuga, everything has changed. In winter, it rains. In rainy season, it's so hot. In summer, like again, it is extremely hot. Sitoshna Sukha Dukkha Daha. So Sita Ushna keeps changing. Not at all favorable. Now in text number 25, all the requirements are mentioned. So, what are all those requirements? Actually, in Kali Yuga is called Iron Age, right? But we are already gone beyond that. Now it's become Plastic Age. Once upon a time, golden vessels were used for all the sacrifices, golden vessels. Then after that, it became silver. Then it became bronze. Now it's become plastic. So, King Dasharatha, he used to perform yagnas, and King Mandata used to perform 100 Ashwamedha and 100 Rajasuya yagnas. And they used to perform sacrifices. After that, they used to, all the sacrificial, they're all in gold vessels, the spoons used and the vessels used to store things. All of them are in gold. And once the yagna is over, they used to just leave it there. And the king used to offer gold to the brahmanas who did perform the yagna. They used to, the kings used to offer them gold in return, but the brahmanas felt it is not required. and they used to leave it back. And even the prajas who used to attend the yajna, right? Even they also would not take it. But now in Kali Yuga, even if we drop a small earring also, the next moment you can't find it. Someone would have already picked it up, right? Why gold? Any item we lose, we never will get it back, right? There were later this particular gold. We all know that it was later collected by Arjuna, Dhananjaya. When Yudhishthir Maharaj wanted to perform yagna, he sent Arjuna to go and collect wealth, because for performing yagna you need tons and tons of wealth. So Arjuna used to collect. Imagine, this was left so long time back and that remained there only. And Arjuna went and collected for his brother to perform the yagna, right? So now in Kali Yuga, even if one plastic spoon, we leave it back, we'll want to collect it back. Another example I would to go is, whenever we go to we all would have experienced it. Whenever we go to a bank and we want to fill a challan there. So sometime we may be looking for a pen. So somebody in the neighbor, he offers a pen, but he doesn't offer the pen with the cap. He removes the cap and gives only the pen. I'm sure some of you at least will experience that. Why? Because he's scared of losing the pen. This is Kali Yuga. In those days, for weddings, golden vessels, silver, bronze vessels were given for weddings. Later it became steel. Now it became plastic. The beauty in this is our scientists are so proud of saying that we have advanced in civilization. So Kali Yuga is so degraded that we are not eating in banana leaf, but we are having a look-alike of banana leaf that is made of paper. So getting banana leaf itself is so difficult. Then where is the question of performing yagna? And also there is no place to grow plants. All lands are converted to buildings. At least earlier days, there used to be some space either in the front of the house or in the back of the house so that we could grow some plants. But now the whole place is used up so that for construction, so that we get bigger rooms, bigger kitchen, car park, etc. And and also some people go to the extent of giving some portion of their house for rent to earn some for a shop so that they can earn some money. So and also, even when we go to temples those days, the prasadam used to be served in donnas, and which is made of leaf. But nowadays, plates, cups, donna, all are available in paper. As what happened, all trees are being cut down. So we are not getting proper leaves, we are not getting fragrant flowers, only plastic vessels are available. Then how to perform yajna? Now coming to the next point, that is ghee. Just now we discussed that we don't get leaves only. Then how will cow eat and give good leaves and and grass and give us milk? There is no original ghee available at all. Fully contaminated chemical ghee. Only if cows are taken proper care, giving it sufficient good quality grass, it will give us milk from which we can get butter and ghee. So in earlier times, people used to live together with the nature. They used to take care of cows, planting trees, and also, beehives. They used to come and build the hives, and they used to get very, pure honey. So nature is so beautiful, but nowadays honey also is not pure, fully contaminated. Only if trees are there can the bees come and build its hive, right? Trees are all cut down for constructing, building. So people have become so selfish and doing everything against nature. Things for which are naturally available are made artificially, and they are try and add natural ingredients to soap powders, liquids, etc. So no natural leaves, no natural vessels, no only plastic, grains full of chemicals. Many of us don't even know the navadanyam, which are good for health, right? Foods are nowadays. Foods which are famous are pizza, burger, all these are. So, are we growing the grains naturally? So much of pesticides are sprayed. So, what happens because of this? We have to set aside a portion of our earnings for what? To visit doctors. So, grains are also contaminated. So, now coming to gold, the price of gold, my God, it's increasing like anything. and people are working so hard to buy this gold. Once upon a time, it was freely available. Gold coins were available easily. Then gold went, silver came, then silver went, bronze came. Now it's become paper in Kali Yuga. Now even paper is almost going, I think. Only we have Google Pay, Phone Pay, ATM, all these things, right? So now it's only the beginning of Kali Yuga. Just 5,000 years have passed and are facing all this, right? No leaves, no proper vessels, no place to perform sacrifices. Soil is fully destroyed. Before performing yajna, the whole soil is to be purified, cleaned. And also, there will be lot of earthworms. So wherever earthworm is fertile, is there, that land is fertile and is suitable to live. But nowadays we have destroyed the whole land and there are no more earthworms found. We are just going against nature. We are destroying all the natural water bodies like lakes and constructing buildings. And since it's a water body, whenever there's a heavy rain, what happens? The whole water comes inside the house. So we have destroyed the whole earth. It is also gone to an extent that it is no more suitable to live here. Then what to speak of performing yajna? Now water. Our land is a land full of sacred rivers like Ganga Maya, Yamuna Maya, Kaveri Maya flowing. But what we are doing now? We are buying water to drink, right? Can water. From this, we can understand the Kali Yuga, how it is progressing. We are abusing our rivers, right? And in turn, we are being punished by the nature for our selfishness. So we have to safeguard the sacred rivers and lakes so that we are safe. When great kings those days were ruling, they used to set aside some land for lakes, for planting trees, all that, so that it benefits the people. But now there is no trees, therefore no rains. The whole land is becoming barren. The kings, those are very intelligent kings because water is so important. But what has happened now? Lakes have disappeared. There used to be something called Raja Kalve. That is not there now. On that, houses are built. Holy rivers are all contaminated, polluted. What is happening? All the wastewater from cities, garbage, they are thrown into the holy rivers. And what happens when there is floods? The whole wastewater, garbage comes into our houses only, right? So this is the condition. We can't even imagine performing yajnas. It's a big question mark in Kali Yuga. And also in Kali Yuga, we don't have the qualification or nor the strength to perform yajnas because all the ingredients mentioned here are not available in its pure form because all are contaminated. This itself is enough to prove that we are unqualified to perform yajnas. On top of that, do we have sufficient revenue, income? In those days, kings used to perform yajnas. Sometimes they used to borrow from prajas and perform yajnas. Like this, they used to perform Ashwamedha yajna, Rajasuya yajna, like example, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Mandata, they all used to perform. Now, next, Prabhupada speaks about the 3 Vedas and the 4 priests are required to perform sacrifices. First of all, we have not seen these Vedas, right? Okay. Have you read the Rig Veda or have you read the Yajurveda mantras? Or is it taught in any schools, colleges, universities? No. Even if by chance we see it, we can't even understand. Why? Manda Sumanda Mataho. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.10 says, Manda Buddhi. Even if we read, we cannot understand. Right? Also, Kali Yuga people are short-lived. Imagine we have to read the Veda. It takes long time, but we are short-lived. Then how to study the Vedas? Manda Buddhi. Manda Buddhi means, if I don't know who I am, what is my relationship with God? Why am I here? Atato Brahma Jignasa. So, one may think that he is materially advanced, but if we don't know who he is, that is Manda Buddhi. I am not this body, I am the spirit soul. Therefore, we don't have the intelligence to study the Vedas. Now, coming to the 4 expert priests who are required, not 1 or 2, 3, 4 of them we are required. First one is one who can offer hota. That is, he must be so pure. In Vedic times, they would sacrifice elderly cow or horse in the fire, and they could bring back a new body, bring them back a new life. That's how expert the priests were. But now all the sacrifice forbidden because qualified brahmanas are not available to bring the dead cow or horse back to life. So in Kali Yuga, these sacrifices are forbidden. Next, who can chant Ugata? Chanting the mantra is very, very important, and each and every word should be pronounced correctly and perfectly. Otherwise, the meaning changes. Even the meter should also be perfect. Otherwise, the outcome become opposite. Right? So next is Advaryu. Those nowadays we have matchbox to light the fire. Then how to kindle the sacrifice fire? Those days you just by rubbing the stone and or by chanting mantras, they used to produce fire, right? The fourth one is one who can supervise Brahmaji. If the whole, he's supervising if the whole yajna is happening properly, or the mantras chanted properly, is the offering in the fire done correctly, is the fire produced correctly. So this is how yajnas were performed in those days. But now in this age of Kali, all this is not at all possible. First of all, there are no qualified brahmanas. And second thing, we don't have the required wealth. Thirdly, getting pure ingredients is highly impossible. Therefore, Kali Yuga is not fit for performing yajnas, what is mentioned in the slokas. Kalau Sudra Sambhavaha. Therefore, in Kali Yuga, since all are Shudras, it is not possible to perform fire sacrifices. Srila Prabhupada is saying in the purport. This Srila Prabhupada saying in purport. So for performing sacrificial ceremonies, one requires sacrificial ingredients such as flowers, leaves, straws, along with the sacrificial altar in a suitable time. So therefore, the yajna of this age is Sankirtan. The yajna, the Yuga Dharma prescribed for this age is Hari Kirtana, chanting of the holy names. Nowadays, whatever yajna is performed is only a formality because ingredients used are all contaminated. Even the place of yajna is not proper. Brahmanas, what they do, even before you can announce to them, we have to do yajna, they already fix the money you have to give them, demand the money. The yajna will be performed based on the whatever Lakshmi you're giving it to them. According to that, they'll adjust. Even their consciousness is not pure. So, the goal of yajna should be Vishnu and not to make money, right? Even the person who is organizing yajna is doing it for some material benefit only. What is happening is the ultimate goal of performing yajna is lost. Yajna means sacrifice, satisfy Vishnu only. So, in Kali Yuga, instead of wasting time, there is an easy method available for us. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inaugurated the easiest performance of yajna, namely the Sankirtan yajna. Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 5th chapter, 32nd shloka says, Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sangopangastra Prasadam Yagnai Sankirtan Prayer Yajanti Hisu Medasaha. So, in the age of Kali, intelligent persons, what do? Perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. This is the dharma of this age. Also, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, 25th shloka, Yajanam Japayagnosmi. He says, of all sacrifices, I am chanting of the holy name. Japa, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the purest representation of Krishna. When we chant the Hare Krishna mantra attentively, we are actually performing yajna. Therefore, without performing yajnas, we cannot live peacefully in this world. So Srila Prabhupada also says in the purport of Bhagavad Gita, 3.3rd chapter, 14th shloka, So in that, Prabhupada says, the devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense gratification verily eat only sin. In the same purport, Srila Prabhupada says, in order for people to become happy in all respects, they must be taught to perform the easy process of Sankirtan Yajna in full Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, there can be no peace or happiness in the world. Such a strong statement Prabhupada is saying. There can be no peace or happiness in the world. So, Yajna, specifically the Sankirtan Yajna, is prescribed for this age, must therefore be performed to save us at least from the scarcity of food supply. So food grains are produced due to rains, but nowadays it is getting destroyed. Why? Because it rains in odd times. Why? Because we are going against nature and misusing them. So two things are very important. If you don't do these two things, we don't get the mercy of Lord. What is that? First one is cow protection. And second is Brahminical culture, Vedic culture. Where there is cow killing and where there is people going against Vedic culture, that community will suffer. The nature will go against them, against them. So imagine if the whole year's quota of rain is received in one day. We can't imagine the disaster, right? Now, recently it's happening in Assam now. So people are suffering so much. Or sometimes there is no rain at all, drought. So if Krishna decides, he can give rains or no rains at all. So what are we supposed to do? Show gratitude. Lord has provided us this beautiful nature. He's given us fruits, vegetables, grains, cow for getting pure milk, fresh air to breathe, sunlight. But are we grateful for all this? Right? There's a question mark. Then how can we live peacefully? Again, Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, 12th shloka, Lord Krishna says, Ishtabhogam hi vo deva dashyanti yagna bhavitaha taidatam apradaya dayabhyo yo bhunkte stena eva saha. So, in charge of the various necessities of life, the demigods, being satisfied the performance of yajna, will supply all necessities to you. But he who enjoys such gifts without offering them to the demigods is in return is certainly a thief. Sun is giving light and heat. What are we doing in return? Indra is giving rains, Agni, Vayu, all are giving us, fire, air, fresh oxygen to breathe. We are indebted to other living entities, Rishi Munis, Brahmanas, cows. We are indebted to all of them. Right? If you forget the purpose of human life and simply take supplies from the agents of the Lord for sense gratification and become more and more entangled in material existence, which is not the purpose of creation, certainly we become thieves. And therefore, we are punished by the laws of nature. A society of thieves can never be happy because they have no aim in life. Therefore, there is only one way to come out of this indebtedness, and that is accepting Krishna as a supreme personality of God, surrender to his lotus feet and express our gratitude by doing devotional service, chanting the holy names of the Lord. When we start loving Krishna, then we'll automatically love everybody. This is the only way for the people in Kali Yuga, Sankirtan Yajna. We are unqualified for any other yajnas. All the doors are closed, right? Only one door is open, through which we can save ourselves. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nam, Eve Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, 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 Gatir Anyataha. So, except for Harinam, there is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. We have to chant the holy names, at least to lead a peaceful and happy life. Otherwise, we'll never have peace in this life as well as next. So we should not miss this precious human life. This is our last flight. Let us chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, the Kali Yuga mantra, which frees one from material bondage. Again in Srimad Bhagavatam, 12th canto, 3rd chapter, 51st sloka says, कलेर दोष निधे राजन अस्ति एको महान गुना कीर्तन एव कृष्णस्य मुक्त संग परम व्रजेत. Sukadev Goswami is saying, Parikshit, Maharaj, my dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. Simply by chanting the holy names of the Lord, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. Also in the Kali Santarana Upanishad, it is said, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodasa Namnam Kali Kalmashanashanam Nata Paratayopaya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. These 16 names are the destroyers of all the sins and contaminations for the age of Kali. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself has given us this and can be chanted by anyone, anywhere, anytime. No hard and fast rules. Tatradvita Niyamita Smaranena Kalaha. So Lord's mercy is in the form of holy name, which is distributed freely by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada has very mercifully given it all over the world. Today, if little bit of dharma is prevailing, is only because devotees are performing Nama Sankirtan. The sacrifices done in other yuga is nowhere when compared to the chanting of the holy names. It is the purest sacrifice available to all. So, to conclude, let us chant the holy names in the association of devotees, perform devotional service, which awakens our love for Krishna and a place in Goloka. And let us save ourselves from this onslaught of Kali Yuga. So, I would like to end with a beautiful bhajan in connection with this. It is written by Nilakanta Goswami. It is called Kevalashtakam. Maduram Madurebhyopi Mangalebhyopi Mangalam Pavanam Pavanebhyopi Harirnameva Kevalam Harirnameva Kevalam Harirnameva Kevalam. More sweet than all sweet things, more auspicious than all auspicious things, the greatest purifier of all purifying things. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. One more stanza. There are 8 verses. The 4th verse is very beautiful. Nishvasena hi vishvasa kadarudda bhavishyati kirtane yamato balyat Harirnameva Kevalam Harirnameva Kevalam. There is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from the very childhood. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. Anybody interested, please go through this Vaishnava bhajan. Is very beautiful bhajan. So I would like to end here. Thank you all very much. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Patita Bhavana Srila Gurudev ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna all.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Very nice class, Mataji, with a lot of examples. You just explained this verse very beautifully. So I'd like to share a few lines for better understanding for Kannada devotees with your permission.
Sure, Mataji.
ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಇವತ್ತು ರಾಧಾ ವ್ರಜವಿಲಾಸಿನಿ ದೇವಿದಾಸಿ ಮಾತಾಜಿಯವರು 2.6.24 ಮತ್ತು 25 ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನೋಡಿ, 2 ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಹಿಂದಿನ ವರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ಏನು ಭಗವಂತನೇ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವೇನ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ, ನಾವೇನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೊಡೋದು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಜ್ಞದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ವರ್ಣನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಭಗವಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯಜ್ಞ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಯಜ್ಞ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಅಲ್ಲ, ವಿಷ್ಣು. ನಾವು ವಿಷ್ಣುನ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಯಜ್ಞ. ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಯಜ್ಞ ಈ ಕಲಿಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಯಜ್ಞ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿಷ್ಣು. ನಾವ್ ಏನೇ ಒಂದು ಆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಭಗವಂತನ ತೃಪ್ತಿ ಪಡಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನೇ ಭೋಕ್ತಾರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವಿಷಯನ ಮಾತಾಜಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಯಜ್ಞಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? ಹೂವ ಏನಿದೆ ಈ ಕಲಿಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೂವ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ತರ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರೇಗ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸುವಾಸನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೆಸ್ಟಿಸೈಡ್ಸ್, ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಬೆಳೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಇವಾಗಿನ ಕಾಲದ ಹೂವ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೂವು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂಜೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಣಗೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ 3 ದಿನ ಇಟ್ಟರು ಒಣಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಡೂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗೂ ಹಿಂಗೋ ಹಂಗೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೆಂಗೋ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಕಲಿಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಐರನ್ ಏಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಐರನ್ ಏಜ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಈಗ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಏಜ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಅವರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಹಳೆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಯಜ್ಞ ಹೋಮ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಜರು ಬಂಗಾರದ ಒಂದು ಆಭರಣ, ಬಂಗಾರದ ಒಂದು ವೆಸಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಕಾಲಕ್ರಮೇಣ ಅದು ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ನಂತರ ಅದು ಇವಾಗ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ಇಳಿದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಷ್ಟು ಡಿಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಊಹಾಪೋಹ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಜುನನು, ನೋಡಿ ಅದು ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಾರಾಜರು ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸಹ ಆ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರು ಬಂಗಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು, ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರು ನಮಗೆ ಇದು ಯೂಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋರಂತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅರ್ಜುನನ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಆ ಧರ್ಮರಾಜ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಅರ್ಜುನ ಹೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಹಲವಾರು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ನಂತರನು ಹೋಗಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಯಜ್ಞನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಅಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಚಿನ್ನಾಭರಣ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಸಹ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಗೋರು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳಿಗೂ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದ್ ಸಣ್ಣ ವಸ್ತು ನಾವು ಚಿನ್ನಾನು ಅಥವಾ ಏನೋ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿ ಬೀಳ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು 2ನೇ ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ ಕಣ್ಮುಂದೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಡಿಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗಿದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಅವರು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಂದ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈಡ್ ಬಟರ್, ಗೀ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಗೀನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡಿ, ಇವಾಗ ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳಿದ್ರೆ ತಾನೇ ಹಸುಗಳು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮೇಯ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗೀನ ಹಾಲನ್ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ತುಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಮರಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಚ್ಚಾಕ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಫೀಡಿಂಗ್ ನಾವು ಹಸುಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಲ್ತಿ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಡಿಲ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುನ ತಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೀನ ಫ್ರೇಗ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದೆ A to ಗೀ, ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಗೀ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಡಿಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರೆ, ಹನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳೇ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಹನಿ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುನ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದೇ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಗೀ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಚಿನ್ನಾಭರಣದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ, 25ನೇ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ. ಚಿನ್ನಾಭರಣ 1 ಗ್ರಾಮೇ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಂತ ಚಿನ್ನಾಭರಣ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಭೂಮಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಎರೆಹುಳ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಎರೆಹುಳ ಇದ್ದಂತ ಜಾಗ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಗಿಡ ಮರ ಬೆಳೆಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಯಜ್ಞ ಹೋಮಗಳು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ಅದು ಸೂಕ್ತವಾದ ಜಾಗ ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಜಾಗ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಗ ಇದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಗ ಇದ್ರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ, ಅಂಗಡಿನೋ ಮನೇನೋ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಜನ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯಜ್ಞಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡೋಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜಾಗನೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೀರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಗಂಗೆ, ಯಮುನೆ ಅಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನದಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ, ದೇವತೆಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತ ನದಿಗಳಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಕಸನ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಕುಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕೂ ಅದು ಯೋಗ್ಯತೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ತರ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಇದು ಪ್ಯೂರಿಫೈಯರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಕಲಿಯುಗದ ಒಂದು ಇದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 3 ವೇದಗಳು ಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಪಂಡಿತರು ಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರೀಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. 3 ವೇದಗಳಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಂದ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಮಾತಾಜಿ. ಮಂದ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಓದಿದ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಈ ಕ್ಷಣ ಓದಿದ್ದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಷಣ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾಪನ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಂದ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲಿ 3 ವೇದಗಳನ್ನ ಓದಿ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಅದಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಜನ ಪ್ರೀಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರೆ, ಹೋತ ಹೋತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಉದ್ಗತ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಧ್ವರ್ಯ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈ ನಾಲ್ಕು ತಿಳಿದಿರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಯಾರು ಸಿಗೋದಂತೂ ಇದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಲಿಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಕಲಿಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯುಗ ಧರ್ಮ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹರಿ ಸಂಕೀರ್ತನ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಈಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಜ್ಞ ಹೋಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅದು ಬರೀ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿನ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡೋತರ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹೋಮ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅದನ್ನ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ, ದುಡ್ಡಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಜ್ಞಗಳು ಹೋಮಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಉಚ್ಚಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಪಂಡಿತರು ಸಹ ಈಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯಜ್ಞದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಚ್ಚರಿಸುವಂತ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳು ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಅದು ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಹೊಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವಂತ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದ್ ಮಂತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಯಜ್ಞ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಜಿಯವರು ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಯುಗ ಧರ್ಮನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಹರಿರ್ ನಾಮ ಹರಿರ್ ನಾಮ ಹರಿರ್ ನಾಮ ಇವ ಕೇವಲಂ ಕಲವು ನಾಸ್ತೇವ ನಾಸ್ತೇವ ಗತಿರ್ ಅನ್ಯತಃ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹರಿನಾಮ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಗತಿನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಲಿಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ಯಜ್ಞ ಹೋಮಗಳು ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಫ್ಯೂ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಸೆಷನ್. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮಾತಾಜಿ.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam Mataji.
Dandavad Pranam.
So nice class Mataji. So nice. If somebody new devotees attended first time, he also can understand. So means you told pin to pin how much important of the Nama Sankirtana with lot of examples that too. If the devotee who is the new devotee who is not at all listen the Bhagavad Gita, he can also understand. Like that way you told Mataji, with a sweet voice and you bhajan also you done so nice Mataji. Thanks a lot.
Hare Krishna. Thank you Mataji. All glories to Vaishnavas.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam Mataji.
Dandavad Pranam.
Very nice class Mataji, we all enjoyed it, and you quoted various examples that how we have contaminated all the pure ingredients and natural resources that was available easily and have made this material world unfit for the like yagna. And we got to know that the definition of yagna, which means to satisfy Vishnu or Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
And in Kali Yuga, the only easiest and purest form of yagna available is Sankirtana yagna, and we have to use this yagna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮಾತಾಜಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು. ಇವತ್ತು ತುಂಬಾ ತುಂಬಾ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಅನ್ನಪಾಯಿನಿ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ನಿಯೋಫೈಡ್ ಡಿಯೋಟಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಾನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲವರು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಈ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಮಾತಾಜಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ರಾಜಕಾಲುವೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನದಿಯ ಇದಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ನದಿಯ ದಾರಿ.
ಎಸ್ ಮಾತಾಜಿ.
ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಅದು ಗಟ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು.
Now they made it gutter ಮಾತಾಜಿ. ಕಲಿಯುಗ.
So I was really surprised.
Actually, it was meant for the excess water, no, to flow. But in those days, but now it's gutter water is flowing. Waste water is flowing.
So nice Mataji. That was the education you gave actually. Thank you Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮಾತಾಜಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಹೇಗೆ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಏಜ್ ಇಂದ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಏಜ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಮಾತಾಜಿ. ನಾಮ ಮಹಿಮೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಕೀರ್ತನ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮಾತಾಜಿ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, very nice class Mataji, wonderfully you explained Mataji. I was very happy to hear your class Mataji. So you explained why Harinam Sankirtan or Harinam is very important Mataji. So you could understand it very easily. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Dandavad Mataji.
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಮತಾಜಿ.
ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
ಸಂಕೀರ್ತನ ಯಜ್ಞ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಹತ್ವವಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಮತಾಜಿ.
Thank you.